Hi everyone and welcome to this YouTube channel. Before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates.
When I visited a school and they had a whole classroom full of Apple IIs, and I saw these 3rd and 4th graders growing up completely different than I grew up because of this machine. What hit me about it was that here was this machine that a very few people designed, about 4 in the case of the Apple II. And then they gave it to some people that didn't know how to design it, but they knew how to make it, to manufacture it. And they could make a whole bunch of them. They gave it to some people that didn't know how to design it or manufacture it, but they knew how to distribute it. And they gave it to some people that didn't know how to design it or manufacture it or distribute it, but they knew how to write software for it. And gradually this sort of inverse pyramid grew. And when it finally got into the hands of a lot of people, it blossomed out of this tiny little seed. And it all started with just an idea. And that's an incredible feeling. To know it can be done. To know that you can plant something in the world and it'll grow and change the world.
Why stop your boundaries? Why stop at average? Make a statement in this world. People come up with the excuses of, I'm too tired, or I'm feeling sad, or even, I can't be bothered. Go out and get what you're worth. You are worth the world. You are part of this world. You can achieve greatness. When you get inspired, realize that person is made up of the same whatever it is as you. And the only difference is that person is the one who has fought just that little harder. If we were all only made up of atoms, then why don't you become the bigger energy, the stronger energy, the superior one?
Every time I get on the stage, I'm thinking to myself, E.T., when you get up, you're only as great as your last word. For some of you, when you do what you do, you act as if you have another opportunity. I'm wired differently. Every opportunity is the last opportunity. Every opportunity, I have to reprove myself again. Every opportunity, I'm still nervous. E.T., you've been doing this for years. Why are you so nervous? Because the day you become content is the day you stop evaluating yourself. The day you stop growing. The day you stop getting better is the day you die. Is the day the person who's trying to catch you will get you. You need to say to yourself, my fear is no longer going to stop me. I will die trying. I will not be stopped before I try. That will not be my reality, Lord. I will not allow myself to fail when I'm not even put forth effort. I will die trying.
I want this dream if it's convenient, if I don't have any hassle, if everything's all together, if I don't have any opposition, if nobody works against me, if nobody tells me no. I'd like to have that dream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not that kind of party. Say it's possible. Don't let nobody turn you around. Don't let circumstances turn you around. Don't let hard times turn you around. Whatever you're experiencing, you know that this too shall pass. That you have the capacity and the ability to make it happen. Why? You got a sense of entitlement. I'm blessed and highly favored. I deserve this, and whatever I have to do in order to make it happen, I'm willing to step up and to face life and grab it in a collar and say, give it up, because it's mine.
If you want something, you can get it. It only takes will. When you want something as much as you want to breathe, you will overcome the pain. And you will achieve greatness.
I hear a lot of talk about old-time great fighters. I hear people say that Joe Louis, Jack Dempsey, Jack Johnson, Jim Jeffries, and all of them would have annihilated the likes of myself, Muhammad Ali. After watching these films, watching their opponents, watching their styles, watching how they fought, watching their footwork and their speed, and my critics will admit that I am the fastest heavyweight in history of boxing with feet and hands.
Cassius Marcellus Clay. He's young, he's handsome, they know it. He's a poet, a prophet, and many people believe he'll be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Come here, Cal. I'm the greatest thing that
I don't have a mark on my face, and I upset Sonny Liston, and I just turned 22 years old. I must be the greatest.
Muhammad said, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth.
And I think Muhammad's hope is that his life provides some guidance on how we might achieve for all people what we aspire for ourselves and our families.
It may come as a shock to you, but I say that I will beat every heavyweight that ever lived before me.
Look like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Ah, rumble, young man, rumble. Hey, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rumble.
Muhammad wants young people of every background to see his life as proof that adversity can make you stronger. It cannot rob you of the power to dream and to reach your dreams.
A man who refused to believe that reality was a limitation to achieve the impossible.
He discovered something new, that the world really wasn't black and white at all. It was filled with many shades of rich colors, languages, and religions.
Everybody talks about being successful, but not everybody's willing to do what it takes to be successful. Everybody wants to hold the trophy up at the end of the game, but not everybody wants to put in the work to be a champion. Success is earned, it's not given. And it's a place where only the strong survive. And if you want to be successful, you have to be willing to make the sacrifices. You have to have the courage to fight through the darkness just to get to the light. You have to have the will to crawl when you can't walk, and the patience to walk when you can't yet run. When you want to be successful, you have to be willing to go through hell and high water to make your dreams come true. And I promise you, when you have that mindset, I don't care what's put in front of you, nothing will stop you.
It's possible. In spite of the fact that things aren't working out right now, in spite of the fact that I don't have all the things I need, I don't have the help and the assistance I need, it's still possible that I'm still in the game, I'm still breathing, I still have life, that no one has the right to count you out, to disregard your presence. No one has the right to do that. You want to give yourself a fighting chance, where we have unending hope that we begin to align ourselves with the highest that's within us. You take yourself out of the ring, you never have a chance to know whether or not you could have made it happen. But if you could stay in there, and what can keep you in there? What can get you up off the canvas? As long as I'm in the ring, I've got an opportunity to pull it off.
Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. And what you have to understand is, I do what beasts do. And you cannot just say you want it. It's cute to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes up, you got all the books, you got all the tapes, you got all the access. Now it's time to hunt. And what separates you from everybody else is that when it's time to hunt, you're ready to hunt. A true hunter hunts. A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. When you are a true hunter, you don't hunt from 8 to 3. Why? Because the gazelle may not be open from 8 to 3. You hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one.
Find out what it is you want and go after it as if your life depends on it. Why? Because it does.
The most powerful motivational speeches that I have ever heard came from people who told me I couldn't do something. You know why? Because when they told me I couldn't do it, I was bound and determined to show them that I could. Tell me I can't do it. I will prove you wrong. I will show you.
We are not made to survive. We're not made to manage our pain or get through it. We're made to be creators of our lives. We can create anything. Anything we can dream about, we can create. How much of life do you feel like you control? Or how much does life control you? Do you tend to control more of what's going on or events controlling you? It's very easy to have those events start to take control. And unless we take control of what's between our ears, our own mind. You see, what you and I focus on massively affects how we feel, whether we're thriving or surviving. If you focus on what you can't control, if you focus on the past, if you focus on what's missing from your life constantly, that pattern of focus will make you frustrated, overwhelmed, depressed. Focus equals power. If you want to thrive, you got to focus on what you can control. You got to focus on the difference you can make. You got to focus on what's already in your life that you're grateful for.
Most people allow their fear of failure, 80%, allow their fear of failure to outweigh their desire to succeed. When you're willing to fail again and again and again, when you make up your mind to become unstoppable, when you make up your mind to become a no matter what person, then that will then give birth to a part of yourself that you don't know right now.
Set some higher goals. Reach for some higher purpose. Go for something beyond what you thought you could do. You've got to believe that tomorrow can be better than today. But here's the big one. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Ask for wisdom to deal with the challenges of today and tomorrow. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Wish you were better.
Do the thing you're afraid to do. Do it. It's not about feeling confident about going into the situation. It's not about knowing that it's going to work out. It's not about having the most detailed plan for how this thing will happen. It's about doing it. Courage. Courage is what you will experience and what you will grow when the doubt is there, but you do it anyway. So your problem isn't doubt. Your problem is courage. Doubt is going to be there, but doubt gets out of the way when you express courage, right? Doubt is like it's burned off by courage. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, do the thing and you will have the power. We're waiting for the power. We're waiting not to self-doubt any longer, right? Whatever it is that you're deciding that you want to do with yourself, that you're doubting your ability on, just do it. Fuck it up completely. That's another thing that you got to get through your mind, is that success is not doing the right thing, and it definitely isn't doing the right thing the first time. Success is having the courage to move in the direction of your dreams. Move in a direction that your heart is taking you. That is what success is, as you are progressively realizing that thing. People think success is, I've got a plan and I go and work out that plan. It never, ever works that way. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. But progressive realization means that you're doing things that you don't know how to do. You're stepping out in faith. You're being courageous. Your self-doubt will step out of the way. when you build the balls to do the thing.
You will win if you don't quit. You got to have stamina. You got to have staying power. You got to make know your vitamin.
Logical, practical thinking says you can't do it today. But if you want to produce unreasonable results in your life, like living your dream and taking charge of your destiny, you've got to be an unreasonable person. You've got to be an uncommon person. It's you. You've got to take personal responsibility. You've got to make it your personal business to make it happen. And you've got to resolve within yourself that I can do this, that it's hard. But you've got to say, I'm the one. I'm the one to make this happen. I'm the one to become successful in this business. But you know it's going to be hard, but find out what will make it worth it for you.
Thanks for watching.